Hockey, where two guys talk about all things hockey. Honestly, I'm Tom and he's Tom. And thanks for joining us today. So we have a new segment. Thomas here is going to introduce it.
Couch confessionals.
Okay.
Or confidentials. But the couch part is the important part here because we're on a couch. So let us know which you like, couch confidentials or couch confessionals.
All right. I like it.
Also, anybody who's rich out there, comment below because I have a business idea and I need your funding. Thank you. Now, why don't you say what we're confessionaling about?
Eichel. So obviously there's a lot of news going around with Eichel.
Jacques Eichel is who this episode's about.
Yeah. So obviously everyone knows what's going on. He wants to have surgery. And the other ones want to have surgery. The team.
Yeah.
But let's talk about it.
We're just gonna chat about this. We're just give our honest opinions.
Yes. So Jack Eichel, I'm not sure what's the name of the surgery, wants to get a surgery where one of his discs is replaced.
It's artificial disc replacement, I believe it is.
So obviously there's he wants to get that done. I believe the doctor's actually in Chicago or something like that. That will take care of it.
And there was a doctor who, this was about a month ago, went on Elliot Friedman's 31 for 31 podcast, whatever it is, and said that he told Eichel to do that surgery.
Okay. So obviously with Eichel, he wants to play hockey. He wants to continue to play hockey. Mm-hmm. And it looks like this surgery is better for him, being that he can return to hockey, 8 weeks?
8 weeks.
And
it'll be better for his long-term health.
Exactly. Now, the other side, the team side.
Right.
The Sabres camp.
The Sabres
want him to get...
fusion.
A fusion.
They want them to fuse the discs
together. Now... Last time I heard, that sounds pretty scary.
Yeah, I agree. You're fusing
your bones,
your discs. Yeah,
discs.
Make one thing.
Can I be honest with something?
Please be honest with us.
When the hell did this happen? What caused it?
It seems
I know things happen over time, but what was that one thing that was Eichel's out?
Just must have been a huge hit that he took.
I just don't remember
messed it up,
that.
and then every other hit after that kind of continues it, prolongs it, and then boom. You're crippled.
Essentially. So, and then with the
fusion, it's a 12-week recovery, and you'll probably need multiple fusions over your life. You heard 3, right?
Yes, I heard that there was going to be at least 3 in his life that he
separate
would have to get.
Fusions to make this issue work.
Yeah.
Now, to me, it seems like a no-brainer. You go with the less recovery time and the less surgery time.
That's what I would sit there and think. Now, this is kind of a crazy question.
Oh, boy.
Do you think that the Sabres are doing this on purpose?
Probably, because they're a scumbag organization.
Because he wants to leave. There's no hiding that. Right. He wants out, right? So he wants out. So do you think they're just prolonging it? So then whatever team gets it, either he's damaged goods, but then
that hurts them because they get less in return for him.
That's true. But you would think if you would want the most, you would have done it already.
You would, yes.
Get it to the other team. See the other team's doctors, and then go from there and be able to get the surgery that is best. Now, I know his records were released
to
interested teams.
Yes.
So I wonder if now there's going to be something where their doctors, the organization that is interested in trading for him, looks at those and says, actually, you know what? The fusion is better. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we don't know that. Or is having conversations with Jack Eichel's newly acquired. Isn't he new? Didn't he get a new agent?
Eichel?
Eichel.
I believe so.
Yeah. And say, hey, now that we actually agree with Eichel, when we trade, we'll stick with that surgery.
Right.
So, next question then would be for you. How ethical is it that a team can tell you to do the surgery that they want?
Completely unethical, in my opinion.
I think so, too.
All right, you'll get the argument where people will be like, but they're paying him all this money, blah, blah, blah. All right, great. If I work for a company and I, sprained my ankle or broke my ankle and I needed
amputate.
surgery, they're like, yeah, you know what? Get it cut off. we're paying you, so no, not at all.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna do the surgery I want. I'm gonna do what's best for me, and if you don't like it, you can go buzz off. Like, he's never gonna play a single minute for the Buffalo Sabres ever again.
No, never.
He owes nothing to that scumbag organization. Everyone tries to leave Buffalo. No one likes Buffalo, and this is the reason why. Robin Leonard said Buffalo almost killed him.
Yeah.
So, like, Buffalo, you lose all credibility in this, and also stop trying. Let Eichel go for whatever surgery you want. Trade him. Yeah. Let him be happy. Let him go somewhere. Let him flourish. Let him get his surgery. Let him recover, and then let him score hat tricks on you for the rest of the time.
Wow. That was something.
Like, I don't understand what universe I don't even understand what the league allows the team to tell the player what surgery.
And I believe this is relatively new. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that this contract that they have where they can say what he wants and what he gets is relatively new. And, I heard word that part is probably not going to be there anymore.
Yeah, I would assume. That seems like a slippery legal slope.
Yeah. Because, like, you sit there, like, what happens if he is in that surgery? Okay, everything goes great. Okay, 12 weeks happens, he comes back, he's traded, everything is dandy. What happens, like, maybe 2 years down the road and it's acting up again?
Yeah.
And then he's out again. Or maybe he's just so scared to mess up himself. This happens with players when they get concussions. Mm. They're nervous about every single play. Mm-hmm. I don't want to get hit. I don't want to get hit here, or I can go back.
When an NFL player tears the ACL in their knee, and then they have to face contact again for the first time, scared to death.
Yeah, I would be.
Yeah.
Even something something stupid as like stubbing your toe in the corner. You're always going to be worried about that corner now.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And this is their job essentially. It's a career, but like it is their job to sit there and play, and they want to perform.
This is the problem we run into with sports. Whereas even as fans, we're guilty of it. Where we don't we don't give players a human aspect. Yeah. We just look at them as commodities. We look at them as
we bet on them.
We bet on them. Yes, like we're like the puppet master controlling what goes on. Mm-hmm. Like, then you have to stop and think. Like, if I was in this situation,
shut your ears really quick. Squid Games. Go ahead.
Like, I was in this situation, and like, that big doll thing from like the first episode gives me nightmares. So,
oh my god,
that thing is creepy. Anyway, like if I was in this situation, someone was telling me not to not letting me get the surgery that I thought was going to be best for me. Like, no, it's me. Hello, me. Buffalo.
I'm the person.
Yeah, Buffalo. You don't have to deal with my neck issues. Like, this is a me issue. I don't want to go and get 3 fusions on my body and take longer to heal. Like, it makes no sense. It's mind blowing.
And the most time, I always go back to Mika's injury when he broke his leg. Mm-hmm. The fact that he came back. To me, I'm like, all right, career's over. Yep. If that was me, okay, it's done.
Yeah.
But like this guy, literally, what was it, 12 weeks? Yep. And he was back? What? Like, that's crazy to think of that. And like you would think that the team would be like, well, and we don't know if the team is doing this on purpose, or maybe this was their opinion before he even wanted to leave. But like, why would you want your star, your captain, no longer a captain anymore, because they already said that he's not the captain anymore.
Correct.
But your captain at the time of saying this, to not have his surgery to come back quick. Like, what is happening that they're saying, no, we want you to get this? What is the battle?
Yeah.
Why have this battle?
And you know what makes it even worse for Buffalo? Well, I'm not going to shed a single tear for Buffalo. Yeah. This makes them look so bad. Who in their right mind is going to want to go sign with Buffalo in free agency because of this? Like, they don't let, like, Jack Eichel's going to go and, like, be like any friends, like, he's like, don't go sign there.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to tarnish them. Like, this guy's going to be like, what if this happens to me? I'm not going to be able to get my surgery.
Like, so then that kind of comes to what sparked this. Could this ruin his career?
Jack Eichel or the Buffalo Sabres?
Both, I guess, at that point now that we brought that up.
Depends on how long they play this out. Because, like, I don't know the risks of, like, waiting on doing this. Like,
yeah, that obviously we're not doctors.
No, we don't even play one on TV.
Yeah. Who's that?
It's just like, I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't. But, like, I would assume, and you know what happens when you assume, but, like, I feel like he can get the surgery anytime kind of relatively soon. But, like, I don't know. And, like, the longer he's out, the longer they prolong the surgery, the more time he misses, the more, like, it's a very slippery slope.
So when
was the last time this man played a hockey game?
Oh, my God. quite some time.
Yeah.
But now, okay, so then you have that. Now, what maybe ruin his career is high.
I'm gonna look that up. You
maybe ruin his career is like a high type of.
No, but he could definitely become not the same player.
Exactly, and that's what I think. This is the issue with this, is that you have a doctor that's sitting there and saying, "Hey, I can do this. 8 weeks, you're back on the ice. No other surgeries."
Yeah.
Then you have, hey, 12 weeks. It's a more common surgery, granted, but you have to come back 3 times in your lifetime.
Yeah, he last played a hockey game on March 7th.
Of this year.
Of this year, yes. Okay. He played in 21 games last year. And I'll let you get back to your point, but March 7th is the last. If he got the surgery today, that's 8 weeks recovery, plus time to get into game shape. That I would assume that would be...
Because he's probably losing. He's probably not even working out.
I mean,
he might be working out something lower body or whatever.
I imagine he can't do a full workout, which he'll need to re-accommodate himself. So, just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8 weeks takes him to just around the beginning of December. And then what? A month plus for conditioning? Probably. If he's lucky, he's back by January of 2022. That's almost a full year without playing a game of hockey.
Yeah. And, Eichel talk is hot right now. You're sitting there, if you were the Sabres camp, well, you kind of sit there and be like, all right, let's just get this over with.
Yeah.
The guy wants to be gone. We already announced that he's not our captain anymore. Let's just pull the trigger.
Get your assets and get out of it.
That's it. You're prolonging this, and the poor guy sitting there, he's like, I want to play. He knows he's not playing now. He's not going to play.
Yeah.
He's looking at 2022 easily. But dude, let the guy do what he wants to do.
Literally, I don't understand why Buffalo is prolonging this.
Yeah.
What are they holding out for a better? Are they that stupid that they're holding out thinking the
Just
longer they trade him, the better the package they're going to get? No, that's not happening.
I think it's the opposite now, where during the trade deadline, and then also the draft, I felt like that's peak.
They had to have traded him at the draft.
That's peak.
Yes,
right there. But you're kind of partially ruining his career because now whatever organization he ends up with he's not going to be playing a full 82.
Correct.
Granted, he wasn't going to play a full 82
Granted,
anyways.
He probably won't even play a full 41.
But it's crazy that they're prolonging this because at this point right now, the way I see it, he has no trade value if you keep on pushing this off.
No, literally, everything, it's just going down, down, down. Eventually, the Rangers will be able to get him for Sammy Blais.
Perfect. And a broken Ryan Reeves.
Yeah, as we're filming this, Ryan Reeves just got injured. All the best to him. That looked like a nasty injury, but...
almost like
a D'Amica injury, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I hope I hope this ends well for him. Because he is a good player.
And we're not just saying that because we're the Ranger fans, and the Rangers always have been linked to him as I don't care where he goes. I just want Jack Eichel to play again.
Yeah. It brings up a bigger issue than the Rangers. Of course, as Rangers, you would want him. Obviously.
Right.
He's a great centerman, right? But at the same time, it brings up, is this ethical? Is this something that, an organization can do and can say? Why not support the player, move on, get your assets, move on, and file bankruptcy? And move. Go to Atlanta. The Thrashers need you.
I don't think Atlanta's ever getting another team ever again.
Yeah, probably not.
Go to Quebec. Just go back into Canada. I tweeted something out and I was like, it was football related, but it was when the Jets and the Giants both won on Sunday, and I was like, wow, both New York teams won. And then my friend Sean said, what are you talking about? He's like, Buffalo is the real New York team.
Correct.
All right, granted, it's a little different because in hockey, the Rangers and Islanders are actual New York teams.
Yeah.
But nobody in their right mind thinks of Buffalo as a New York team anyway. No one even just you could go to everybody else in every other state in America and be like, where's Buffalo? And they'd be like, Idaho. They wouldn't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just go. Just leave.
I feel like New Yorkers know where Buffalo is, but that's kind of it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of crazy that we have 3
and
teams.
Toronto people know where Buffalo is because it's right on the other side there.
Yeah. But, otherwise, move on.
Move on.
Get your money. Eichel, get your surgery.
Everyone would be happy.
Then that's it.
Why does Buffalo just want to insist on having this headache?
It's a headache for them, too.
It's a headache for everyone involved. It's a headache for the fans. It's a headache for Jack Eichel. It's a headache for Jack Eichel's management. It's a headache for the Sabres. It's a headache for the National... The National Hockey League needs to step in and just trade this guy. We know he's not going to... We're not stupid. We know you're not playing him another game. Yeah. Just trade this man already. And the Players Association needs to put some type of pressure. Somebody needs to do something.
Yeah. There has to be something, and that can truly like hurt his career if he keeps on going. But I digress. I'm done. I'm done talking.
I just want to say it was cool. I know with hockey season starting, I was watching the Yankees Red Sox wild card game, and at Fenway Park was Charlie Coyle and Charlie McAvoy.
Okay.
And so I forgot that ESPN had the rights already, so they're like, yeah, rooting on the Boston Red Sox, and they panned to the crowd. They're like, Boston Bruins, Charlie Coyle, Charlie McAvoy. They're like, and you can catch all the NHL live on ESPN. Yeah. And I was like, whoa, this is so cool and so weird to see at the same time.
But that's awesome, though. I think it was the right move for the NHL to go to Turner. So, but
hopefully ESPN and Turner will be able to show a Jack Eichel game eventually.
Eventually, on a different team.
With
a new man and a new neck.
Thanks for watching this episode of Honest Hockey. Be sure to give us a like if you enjoyed. And don't forget to...
Don't get cross-checked by the subscribe button.
I'm Tom. He's Tom. Let us know in the comment section below if you agree on Jack Eichel, disagree on... If you're side Jack Eichel or if you're side Buffalo Sabres. Anything else?
No.
Bye, guys.
See ya.